Oh, wrong one. It's Joe. Welcome, everybody. Happiest of Fridays to you. Welcome in for Yellen. Ron, it's wonderful to see you. Short extent bows low. Oh, bows low and gracefully. Oh, do a little pseudo curtsy for that. For Foodie, welcome. It's wonderful to see you. Xaven, TMK, Z for 3 years of resub on the dot. Thank you so much for the continued support for the channel and helping me pursue my dreams of just being a full-time musician and always making sure that I'm getting better and stronger and growing as a musician. This platform has helped me tremendously with, just having a continuous road towards getting better. So thank you very, very much. Please let me know if I can play something for you. For Mr. Smith over on YouTube, welcome. Is your YouTube's live stream gonna be tonight that you were gonna show Bambi legs on? Let me know if I'm remembering that right. I definitely wanna make sure I drop in for that. Z, it's my pleasure. Loving the journey. Thank you very much. Thank you. I guess addressing the elephant in the room. I didn't stream yesterday. I, obviously am pursuing streaming at this point full time, but I still take every single freelance opportunity that I can get. I still teach a few students. I want to make sure that I keep myself the most well-rounded as possible, and especially my skill sets, as each offer its own avenue to get better. And last night I had a rehearsal for a higher gig I have next Thursday, and it was tricky. It was harder than I expected. I already know the people in the band, and I realized that they all recorded on the album that we're performing, so I was the only new person coming in with the material being fresh. But I was definitely a bit hard on myself, being like, these guys are locked in and I'm still kind of struggling to find my footing. But I did my very best, and I got to make some new connections. They were all really, really nice. And I feel like I know exactly what I need to do to get better at doing it for the performance next week. But I wanted to make sure that I prepped for that yesterday. I also had my vocal lesson with the wonderful Carissa yesterday, and I had a really strong breakthrough, I felt. So I could have streamed and still did the rehearsal, but one of my really big goals is to focus on recording more so I have more, hard copies of things that I get to share with you guys, and also branch out and introduce myself on other platforms as well. So I got half the vocals done for my next singing cover, and I'm really excited with where it's going. But after the lesson and 4 hours recording and then the 4-hour rehearsal, and I also did some violin practice, I was just spent. So that's why I'm an hour late today. I feel like it's I feel guilty asking this of you guys, but I feel like my start times might not be as reliable, and they haven't been as reliable. You guys are always so understanding, and I really appreciate that. I just am really trying to divide my time more equally to get all these different facets and goals of my career lined up. So I've been working on recording a little bit every day. I have 6 recordings I'm working on at the same time, and I'm really starting to lock in locations to shoot the videos for YouTube as well as other social media, and upping my own production skills. It's been kind of frustrating trying these new skills, because with them being newer, I'm not moving as quickly with them as I have with the other things that I show you guys here on Twitch, like looping and arranging and transcription. But I'm just trusting the process and allowing the time it takes to be the time it takes. But I'll admit, I'm definitely having somewhat of an internal battle with getting getting what I want done and being okay with the speed of which it is getting done. So even though I did take yesterday off to record, I was really hard on myself because I didn't finish all of the vocals. I got half the vocals done. But I will say, sitting down at the computer before stream, I listened back to it. I was really happy with it. And so that's the feeling I'm trying to train my brain to be happy with and not focus on, you know, the glass half full kind of mentality. But it's taking some active work and practice that I'm not used to. But the more I do it, I'll get used to it. As for today, I have nothing in particular planned. We have our priority list open. I did see that Z, you asked for Traveling with Friends. I'm more than happy to do that one for you. I absolutely love that song. The Violin Genius isn't going as fast as she likes. I beg to differ. I accept the compliment with the highest of gratitude, but I'm still working, I guess, on how I perceive my own music. For All Mike, welcome for 18 months, year and a half. Thank you very, very much. Please let me know if I can play something for you. But yeah, like I think my plan for today was to go over some new things I tried in the beginning of the week and making sure they're solidified. I also have been slowly but surely moving a lot of my loop templates to a new folder, which basically, you know, it's the same thing, but incorporating the new benefits I have from the new interface I have, as well as some new tricks that I've learned within Ableton. I titled that folder, which is kind of cheesy, Dream Set. And in Dream Set, I just want to have a clean lineup of, you know, tracks and songs that I want to play for you guys where they're reliable and I feel up to the quality that they deserve to be. So my goal for today is to go through as many things as possible and move them over to Dream Set. While I appreciate that streamers take their job seriously and the nature of the job itself is that you are your own boss, you can be fluid with when and how much you work. Not taking advantage of that would just be stupid. No, you're totally right. I am kind of infamous for overworking, which has always been something I'm kind of proud of in a way, but I also know it's not the most healthy, I guess. But that's why when it came to yesterday, I was like, okay, I'm gonna not stream and do this other thing that I need to do. I had 2 responsibilities yesterday. But yeah, just kind of learning how to balance all of that within the schedule and still leave myself time to take care of me. I have a feeling I'm gonna be talking through a lot of this with you guys because I find it to be very helpful, selfishly, for me to hear myself talk about it out loud. And also, I know you guys don't need an explanation, but I always feel like I kind of owe you guys, especially with the inconsistencies in my schedule and just how I might appear on camera. Like, I'm on camera at least 12 hours a week, so it's kind of hard for me sometimes to, I guess, not be somewhat transparent about what's going on in my head. So, probably gonna do a bit of talking today. Overall, I am really good, but I'm in what feels like a bit of like a career fog, where I'm just working my way through it and trying to figure out what exactly I'm working towards, I guess, if that makes any sense. As a prince of underworking, I have so much I can teach you, please. Honestly. Like, I know a lot of people have been wanting me to do game streams lately, and I feel like I haven't been letting myself have that time because I'm like, oh, but I haven't released a YouTube video in a year, so like any extra time I have to put towards that. So I guess admittedly I'm struggling with figuring that out, but I'm at least still giving it a lot of time and effort, which shows that it will change. I'm just still trying to piece it together, you know? For Fraggles, welcome. And Davis, what's up? I think I saw you said something earlier here. Let me see. Always so happy to hear you talk about learning new skills and learning to be kind to yourself along the way. Thank you. The feedback really helps, y'all. Yeah, I feel like I'm just kind of... I know I'm making it harder for myself because I'm trying to accomplish like 10 things at once. Like, for example, this violin back here, I've been learning old-time fiddle because I want to go to old-time fiddle jams and camps and film the process and get to show you guys because I think it's a beautiful culture, both between old-time fiddle and Celtic fiddle, which I've been learning. And then also, of course, I'm working on expanding my loop repertoire and production capabilities. And those two don't have anything in common. And then editing and learning how to use my video skills, which kind of bleed into the others. I know there's a thread between all of these, but it feels very thin in a way. So I'm just trying to figure out again how to like proportionately distribute my time to all these goals. The easy answer would be, girl, just commit to one thing. But that's, I feel like, not who I am as a musician or a person. I'm really passionate about learning as many different types of things as possible, both for, you know, having it add to my kind of Rolodex of different things I can offer, but also I'm a really curious person, and the idea of being able to understand traditional Appalachian old-time fiddle alongside knowing how to properly produce a record on my own, alongside being able to do live loop performances. It's hearing out loud, I'm like, I feel like I'm trying something that's impossible, but I still want to try. It might be a slower road trying to do all these things, but something in me just says this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And also I feel like what will make me happy once I find the balance. But I guess I'm just struggling to find out how to accomplish that. For Seg, welcome. Thank you for 4 months. Please let me know if I can play something for you. It might be beneficial to sit and appreciate how far you've come over the years, recall the things you dreamed of doing years ago and how you accomplished them. I think I'll make some time for that tonight for Twitch Guy. For Yellen, sounds like a plan to me. ASMR, happy Frizzle Night for Friday, welcome. Would it make sense to break it down and learn one thing at a time? Yes. But I don't think that's gonna end up being what I'm doing. I feel like what I want to do is have one main focus and then trickle down extra hours of the week towards other things. For Demix, thank you for a resub for another 3-year. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please let me know if I can play something for you. I feel so much better already talking to you guys about this. Thank you for being literally the best community in the world. I'm in a similar season. The past 2 years, I gave my entire life to guitar education, my guitar education business, overworking and stress related, and a lot of back pain. Dude, physical pain as a result is so real. I think I might book my first massage my entire life. Violinists are known to develop a very cute feature called a violin hunchback. And essentially, I have to tilt my head down like this to play. And the muscles back here are like overused and are as hard as a rock. So I think I might look into booking that. There might be like a musician specific one, especially living in Nashville. They have so many like musician specific practices for physical therapy and things like that. I get sports massages every couple months or so. I feel like I'm just shy. I feel like I'm gonna be so nervous. For Shumari, welcome. Also, hell yeah for E. Davis. Okay, if you're doing it, I'll do it. It's a deal. We're shaking on it. Strain injuries. Anywhere you do a lot of repetitive motions, but it's good that you know about it. For sure. And like, alongside all these other goals I'm talking about, I've also been on a big health journey this year. I've been going to the gym like 5 or 6 days a week, and I am meeting with my trainer hopefully this week for the first time. I just booked 2 days with the trainer to like make sure that as I'm working out, I'm doing it in a healthy manner. But then, you know, like yesterday, I was recording all day and then had the rehearsal for my freelance gig. And I was so disappointed in myself that I didn't go to the gym. My hair is so dirty and I tied it up. I feel like I'm not doing the best job, I guess, balancing things. And I almost canceled today because I was like, girl, you need to like shower and just chill. But this is my main, you know, source of income and platform. And also alongside that, this is what gave me everything that I have. And I don't want to take it for granted or put it on the side, I guess. I'm getting like emotional. I should have warned it in the title. Like, obviously it's so awesome being able to be my own boss, but I almost wish I had someone telling me what to do. Because I am having a tricky time trying to figure out how to make this all happen. And of course it is happening. But, yeah. Sorry, guys. I do actually want to have, like, I wanted to schedule, like, a mod hangout where maybe we can just play, like, Jackbox games and I can run by some of my, like, ideas by you and see what you're thinking. I don't know if you use one, but if not, I'd recommend massage guns. The bigger the better. Oh, is that the ones that, like, kind of punch you? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And, like, again, with being my own boss, I'm definitely spending too much time in my own head with this. I don't know. Like, permission to just keep talking. This is helping me. I feel like with the level that I've accomplished here on Twitch, there's like almost a shame I feel that I don't have, for instance, something like a channel trailer, or things up on Spotify, or actively having my other social medias do better. There's like a feeling almost that like I am not using this gift that so many people would just clamor for. And I wish I was better at that. But even like the idea of making like the trailer and things like that, I just want it to be great and I want it to be excellent and showing how, like, the passion that I put into this, which is obviously a high stake. And I don't need to try and put that excellence on everything that I do. But when I do take that time, for example, like the chauffeur YouTube video, I could have just shown a video of me recording it here, right? And it would have been faster and more efficient. But I had this like clear vision of it where it meant so much to me to get the 3 different outfits I wanted for the video and the lighting and the editing exactly where what I wanted. And while it took so much longer, I cherish that video. I adore that video. And I want the things I put out to reflect that. Obviously with some room for grace, like the Guardian Millennial Fair video I did where I'm seated here. I recognize that in order to get all these things accomplished, there's gonna have to be moments of compromise and differences in the amount of time and effort put in. But ultimately, it's all a big learning process, and I'm learning a lot of new things at once. So I'm just trying to be patient with myself and I guess trust that you guys know that even when I'm not on camera here with you, I can't show you the recordings yet, but I promise I'm doing them. And I wish almost defensively that I could like prove that, even though I don't need to do that, you know, especially based on what you guys tell me. The fact I'm getting a follow right now with such like a monologue, thank you so much for It's Vivi, thank you. I promise I'll play music in a minute. I've just had a lot on my mind, and I feel like you guys have given me the opportunity to be where I am now, and it almost felt like I need to also have you involved on this side too, if that makes any sense. It sounds like you won't believe this in the current place you're in, but maybe in a couple hours you can hear us when we say you're amazing and we're proud and supporting everything you're able to do in the moment that you do it. We'd also be okay if you want and need to do less. Thank you. You're doing an amazing job, and you should take things at your own pace. You need to do what you need to do for yourself, and know that we'll be here for you to support you. You're questioning your place and direction you want to go in. Sounds like my life. We all have those kind of struggles. No, you're so right. Well, it's not a gift from us. You've earned it. Thank you. Like, overall things, again, like, are going really well. I just feel kind of, if it makes sense, like, I guess the fog is the best way I can put it. Or, like, I'm always kind of dizzy. Not literally, but just thinking, like, wait, what should I be doing? I think I'm getting better at prioritizing. There's a part of me that wants to go potentially to 3 days a week streaming instead of 4, but I hate to admit that terrifies me because streaming's my main source of income. So if I cut a day, am I potentially risking that? I don't know. Just a lot of thinking. And obviously, there's no clear answer. I just have to try something. So I don't know if that's officially going to be the move yet. I'm very open to talking to you guys about it. The one thing that is kind of like my, I don't want to say glimmer of hope because that's so dramatic, but I feel, let's say like my compass. This is what feels like my compass. When I first started this channel, I wanted to use it for 2 reasons. One, to practice talking to people and get out of my head, because I can be very introverted and very shy. And the reason number 2 was almost having like a place where I can document my growth and me trying new things and being able to look back and say, wow, I got better. Those hours that I put into this, I couldn't see in that moment, but now I can. And so I'm just viewing this as like kind of the next roller coaster ride up, where eventually it's going to come back down, but I'm just on that slow incline where I'm trying to get everything in order and get more of a sense of direction. So that's my thing. It's why sometimes on stream lately I've been doing more things like live transcription or doing a loop from scratch without a plan, where it can take me like 30 minutes plus. In my head, from what you are told to do as a streamer, that sounds like you're sabotaging your channel because it's not quick and snappy. But I don't know. I guess I'm trying to figure out what it is I want to do. Yeah. Making sure I'm caught up on everything. There's nothing wrong in trying. If it doesn't work out 4 days, it is. Makes you feel better. I achieved a long-standing goal recently. 8 years of work finally done. Congratulations. And I feel a bit lost and dizzy on basically, well, what now? And I'm learning to give myself time and grace to figure that out. It is kind of like the unifying, I guess, struggle we're all dealing with. It's that life thing and just figuring out where you're going. for double block ICU, by the way. So yeah, I think those are all of my voice thoughts. For Kate, thank you. You got this and you'll do amazing. Thank you. I guess the last thing I want to get off my back is, and you know, I've talked about this before, but since you guys got me to this point, especially the, you know, regulars, which is everyone in chat right now, I hope you know that, like, I do really care about almost like repaying the kindness. And with me trying these new things on stream, I guess I was worried I was disrespecting that kindness. And yeah, I just hope you know that I really care, and I really do appreciate like every single day. And even though I'm kind of taking days off here and there to work on the recordings that you can't see, I hope you never feel disrespected or disappointed, I guess. I promise that all the time off hours I'm essentially doing so that when I can come back, I can be like, look, like I did it. I did the things that you really wanted me to do. All Mike, thank you. Delisol, thanks for the follow. You think too much, girl. I know. The anxiety, ADHD just makes me do that. But it also helps me practice a lot, so there's that. For Yoshi, thanks for the bits. I know for me, you don't know me anything. Your music already brings so much joy. Thank you. Okay, we got a hype train, so I gotta keep playing. You guys, truly, thank you. I feel a lot better getting all of that off of my chest. And I just want the main thing to be put across is that I really want you to be a part of this journey with me. And even if I'm not on camera, whenever I'm working on something, one of my biggest motivations is how excited I get to be able to show you what I'm doing. And I'm really excited to show you what I've been working on, because I think they're good and I like them. You guys, thank you. What's a good hype train thing to start with, or what would just make me feel good? What do I want to start with today? Let's see, Xenoblade Chronicles. Thank you guys so much. I know I'm a touchy-feely girl that talks and thinks too much. I get told that all the time. But honestly, it's who I am. And getting the support means a lot. I'm gonna do one of my favorites, which is Colony 6 from Xenoblade Chronicles. This one just always makes me feel comfortable and cozy. I like to play through with the melody and then do some improv. Colony 6, silence. There we go. Tim, your reset made me smile. Thank you. Guys, people have been so generous. We're almost close to completing a level 5 hype train. Whenever we complete a level 5, I share some recent embarrassing Google search of mine fast. I'm so sad I missed you when you came through. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Did that push it over? Oh, still close. Fast for 5 gifted. Tim, greetings from the magical little Japanese garden randomly existing in an airport in Idaho. Safe travels to you. Thank you so much for 2 years now of resubs. Said 2 weird. 2. DCD for a tier 2. Thank you so much for also 2 years. We've had a lot of 2 and 3 years today, guys. Thank you so much. Shumari for 5 gifted. Mirando, thank you so much. Were you the one that asked for Vama alla Flamenco the last stream? Because I've been practicing the piano part. I want to try it again today. I felt guilty as I had like a crummy attitude because I felt bad about my playing and I was like, I hope Mirando doesn't think. No, see, the fact that you felt so bad makes me feel like such a butt. I'm so sorry. That's a me thing. That's me. I'm just, yeah, I'm sorry. I want to try it again. For Davis gifting out 5, thank you so much. Della Sol, a brand new Prime sub, thank you so much. In case you didn't know, for Della Sol, when you... Oh my god! Fraggle's right on time! The hype train was just about to end and Fraggle said, no, here's 5 subs. And follows, you guys! Ah, thank you! Thank you so much. Diablo and RXZJ, thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I'll share an embarrassing recent search. I hope I have one. Thank you. I kind of want to do a Genshin Impact song. I remember this one being really pretty. Z for gifting. You guys, you can't be too nice to me on me emotionally opening up days because you're gonna make me cry. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. This one's really pretty. It's called City of Mellifluous Glory, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you. I just noticed the poll. I like the songs that sound like you're just like walking through a hidden village in France. I was thinking about Mr. Tillman today, actually, so that's perfect for DCD. For 3 King, thank you very much for the follow, as well as Chunky Cheese. Thank you guys so much. Let me check that priority list. Oh, I still owe Traveling with Friends. How about this, you guys? Can I do 2 songs and then take a quick break? I opened up a lot, and I want to make sure I just take a breather. That was very healing for me. Thank you very much for letting me be so open and honest. You know, I've definitely been told in situations in my life to like kind of not talk out loud about that kind of stuff. And I've been working on not doing that as much, like, you know, with therapy and just journaling and growing up. But I do think there's a core element of who I am where I like being open and honest and talking about the not as fun and smiley and sparkly things going on, you know? Oh, you're gonna try and make me cry. Lovely. Now, if there's 2 other songs I want to pick before we continue on, what would they be? How does this one go? Oh, I remember that. Okay. And what's this one? Let's see. That one. That gives me the walking through a hidden village in France vibe. Don't worry, I will do the embarrassing Google search for y'all. Quel vent soy... I don't know how to speak French. Do. From Genshin Impact. Let's do it. This one's very pretty. 2 tracks. Okay, now we're good. position. I love violin so much. If that wasn't apparent. Awesome. So I would like to do one more Joe's pick, and then we can go into our priority requests. For people curious about what that's looking like, we are going to do a loop of Traveling with Friends, a beautiful song from Dragon Quest, and then our first singing song of the day, which will be Mr. Tillman. For my last Joe pick, I really want to do the new Expedition 33 song I learned. It is so pretty. It seems that behind Lumiere, this is the favorite, Alicia. And this one is just absolutely stunning. I'm really excited. I have it on the... I know, it does kind of look like a snowsuit, but you guys know how much I love vintage and thrifting. I love thrifting clothes. I think it's so fun. And it's also cheaper and better for the environment. And you can find some weird, funky things. And I just couldn't say no to this. It's like a windbreaker onesie. It's like I'll show you. So it's shorts. Kind of cute. I like it. So the material's actually super thin. I feel like anything that's kind of weird or like surprising for clothes, I'm like, I want that. That's strange. I need it. Let's see. Runway model. I'm 5'1", so I'm not going anywhere near a runway model. I'm too damn short. Shorty girl. All right, Alicia. I'm gonna rewind it. I'm just rewinding it so I can play from the top of the track. Yeah, it's a romper. Let me try one more time. I played in the wrong key. This is an E flat major. Or C minor. Okay, just reviewing my finger shapes. Take 3. extended 4. So then the violin part. Okay. That's like my third time playing it, so I already have some little notes to make it better. I've always enjoyed that piece, like every time I load up playing Expedition 33, but playing along with it is like another level of enjoyment. It is so nice playing along with that track. I definitely struggled though with figuring out how to write out the violin part. Everything blends together so well, so I was like, wait, is that the viola or is that like a high cello part? But I did my best to listen closely and just piece together what I thought the violins were doing. It's not exact probably, but it's close. I can't help myself if we do one Lumiere or one Expedition 33 track. I want to do another. So let's do oh my God, Joe. Let's do Lumiere. I also do this one as a loop, which has been really fun. And I'm definitely going to learn some more Expedition 33 music this weekend because I need more. For, let's see, Kaji Phantasmero, thank you very much for the follow. Is there a live performance of a chamber on YouTube playing Alicia? I might be able to hear the parts on it. Yeah, if you type in, I can't tell if they're live or not, but like they have the official live, I don't know why I did that. They have the official performances online. I did figure out some things by washing their hands, but it like pans around a lot. I am absolutely in love with the game. I know some people are probably sick of hearing about it, but oh my God, I love it. And as I mentioned before, I'm very excited because I'm teaming up with one of my friends in Nashville who also designs clothing. And she is going to help me make the Expedition Mael outfit, which I will be wearing for the YouTube video, which is the recording that I've been working on off camera. And I'm like a third of the way done with that recording. It sounds really nice. I'm really excited with where it's going. She also said I could film the process of making the cosplay, so I'm excited to make a little behind the scenes and show you how that all comes together. She just asked in return that I record strings for a musical she's writing, and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. Let's do it. Anyway, let's do Lumiere. I'm going to take a quick break after this, and then we'll get into Loop Land with our priority requests. Thank you, Z and DCD, for giving me some space to take my time. Thank you.
Dim pepper dam dadilam vacarme s'en va dans l'éternel et Gustave dom guardiam dilim dilididida lute sera lodidom seram dim dim da 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 dim da 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 dim da di dam da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dam. Dans là-haut sera ravi, les toits sur noir briller fera obscur, troublé de voitures, courera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, troublé de voitures, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
So gorgeous. I'm excited to learn more and more of that amazing soundtrack. There's a couple things that I think could be interesting loops in that game. Like a lot of the world exploration pieces are more simple and repetitious with like two themes that I think I could make into something kind of cool as a loop. Like I think it's called the Manor. I was thinking I might experiment with making this some sort of like cool vibey loop. I want to read back what you said, Pepper. Be and breathe, Joe. You deserve to have off hours and live your life. Sometimes it is about not doing so you can get recharged and energy to come back strong. I believe I speak for everyone here that we do not want to see you burn out emotionally and mentally, Joe. We love you and all your creations. You've changed so many lives for the better with your creative, authentic, and genuine energy. You changed the world for the better. Thank you. Be and breathe. I'm not letting them out. They're staying in my eyeballs. Thank you, guys. Yeah, like I guess I was just feeling a little lost. But I'm excited to see where I'm going, and it's gonna take however long it takes to get there. Even though I wish it would be faster. But, yeah. Hello, Scotty. Scotty, you always, I feel like, make me feel appreciated for the thrift finds. I found this weird romper that I really like. It's like a windbreaker. It's so cute. So weird, but I like it. It makes me want to go on a hike and not get bit by mosquitoes because my arms are covered. For Emectastic, what's up? I don't know that name. I should look her up because I really love this singer in that game. How have you been for Emectastic? It's always good to see you. My Aussie friend. Haley Westenra. New Zealand classical crossover singer. Interesting. I'll definitely check her out. But yeah, anyway, that piece we were listening to is one of the like more atmospheric pieces from Expedition 33. But I feel like I could make an interesting very like relaxing loop rendition of it that I might try and do. I might try and piece that together this weekend for fun. Transcription's something I never really get sick of. Like, that never causes me stress. It's just when I've been doing it lately, I feel guilty that I should be recording. Balance. Life is a balancing act. And I'm just learning how to do that. Things are great. Mini summer break before seasonal work kicks in. Very nice. I have a couple hired gigs coming up. Luckily, with everyone that I got booked with, I've already worked with them, so that takes away some of the pressure I put on myself. And it's a good variety of music. One's like classical repertoire for church I played at for Easter, and I really enjoy doing that. We get to like play with an organ, and that's something I'm less experienced in. And then the other gig's a classic rock band jam vibe. So it'll be good to get on a stage here in Nashville again. It's been a little while, and get to reintroduce myself to the community. But yeah. I've never seen a mosquito try not to draw blood. Dude, mosquitoes in Tennessee are so much worse than mosquitoes in Boston. I grew up outside of Boston. The ones down here are like twice as big, and they're like a shiny, solid, black, leathery color. And those bites hurt. Like, you scratch once, you're just bleeding. It's crazy. Tennessee bugs don't mess around. They terrify me. Like, I had rehearsal last night, and I was walking back to my car in the dark as we finished at like 11, and I don't know what it was, but I walked into something that was big and thudded me in the face. It felt almost like a cicada, but it's not cicada season anymore. So I was so terrified that I walked into a spider's web, because there's tons of massive spiders down here. And the entire drive home, I just kept like imagining something on my arm, and I'd be like, ah, ah, ah. When I ran in the house, I like ran past Kimchi, who wanted hugs so bad, and just looked all over in the mirror. I like combed through my hair. I was terrified. It was so scary. It was Spooderman. It was Spooderman wanting an upside down kiss. All right. So, once again, everybody, thank you. I spent a good like chunk of time at the beginning of stream just talking about what's been going on in my head regarding the direction I'm headed professionally, and also like what I'm working on that I'm excited to get to show you in the future, but it's just going to take some time. And that was a very healing conversation for me, so thank you very much. I feel kind of selfish whenever I do that. But ultimately, I really feel like I can just be open and talk with you guys, so thank you. So I'm going to take my first quick break, and then we're going to do some loops today, and we'll go from there. But let me leave you with some music, and I will just take a few minutes to drink some water, use the restroom, and get back to it. Thank you very much. Also, Mina over on YouTube, and Smith, for Mr. Smith, you said that 8:30 Eastern time on your YouTube channel. Mr. Smith, who I met over on the YouTube chat, has his own channel, and he's actually going to, I guess, feature a clip of my original song I did on here, which was Bambi Legs. So if you want to check that out, that's over on YouTube, 8:30 Eastern time with Mr. Smith. I'm going to be there, or do my best to be there. I have to check some scheduling things. I think I should be able to make it work, though. Oh yeah, and I gotta change the sub goal. I'll do that when we get back. Okay, I'll be right back. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I am back. Yo, I'm in a good mood now. Thank you. I was nervous to start today, but I feel much better. Thank you. So, I did not, thank you for the reminder from E. Davis, for my most recent embarrassing Google search. I always promise you guys that if we do a level 5 hype train, I will share something embarrassing that I've Googled. And I checked on my break, and it's not, I feel kind of bad. I feel like it's like mean, but I was watching YouTube last night with like updates on things happening in the YouTube and just like Twitch world and stuff. Yay! Oh my gosh, Judge Dreadful! 54 months! Dude! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please let me know if I can play something for you to say thank you. I'll put that song list in chat for you. But I saw a name get brought up on this like YouTube checkup thing, and I haven't thought about this person in so long, and I was shocked. They were huge on like social media for a while. So my most recent Google shameful search was Liver King Eyes What's Wrong. I don't know if you guys have seen Liver King lately, but what happened? Like, he was always obviously, let's say, a character. But, whoa, what is going on? So if you're curious about that, just Google search Liver King's eyes. Something's going on there. It ain't right. I hope he's okay. It was odd. Anyway, we have Traveling with Friends. I absolutely adore this song. No, not Will Smith. The two celebrities that we made jokes about in this chat, which were Will Smith, because Matt kept asking me to do improv over his songs, and how I said that Jared Leto gives me creepy vibes. Both of these jokes aren't funny anymore because like there's serious stories around them now. I'm like, damn, why did we pick these two names? Oh, like, see, that's horrifying. Like, I feel like we got to get that out of here because of recent things that have come up. I just picked the wrong celebrities. Given I never got to pick Will Smith. That was all Matt's doing. Sorry, Matt, I love you, but blame, exclamation point, blame Matt. Okay, Traveling with Friends is the blue binder. Hey, Visceral Vocabulary. Welcome, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Plot twist, bet you didn't see us coming. I'm surprised. I haven't seen that beautiful name in a while. It's good to see you. How was your stream? We're about to do a loop rendition of a Dragon Quest song, Traveling with Friends. For those coming in from the raid, welcome. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. I listen to them and I write out the music based on what I hear. And I also make loops playing lots of different instruments, including the piano, the guitar, the bass, the banjo, mandolin, violin, and I sing for covers as well. So if any of that interests you, I encourage you to get cozy on this lovely Friday. Maybe we shouldn't pick anyone we like for the next one. Z, you're so right. Judge Dreadful wants Last Surprise. You got it, dude. Why don't I do Last Surprise first, because that's a track rather than a loop, so I can do it quickly. For Z or DCD, if you have to leave, I know I've made you guys wait for your requests. I'm always happy to hold them over, because it's my fault for making you wait. I try to just make the songs in a way where I can do them kind of like efficiently, if that makes any sense. And this would be a good welcome song for the raiders. So I'm going to do the epic battle theme from Persona 5. I still have Persona 3 downstairs that I need to play. I was crushing my way through Persona 4 because I wanted to finish that before I played Persona 3. And then I was worried I would get burnt out going from one Persona game to another, so I'm giving it space with Expedition 33. You guys, Also, I think I saw an article saying that they are going to do a renewed version of Persona 4, and I'm so excited. I've only done 4 and 5, and I love both, but I think I kind of liked 4 better. Maybe because it was like a small town rather than a city. It was just the friendships that you made in it were so sincere feeling. DCD, yes, the remake of Persona 4. I'm so excited. I absolutely loved Persona 4. And I guess darker note, but that game got me through such a tough time. That was when I had to say goodbye to my cat Baloo. And oh my god, playing that game just brought me so much comfort. I love Persona 4. Okay, anyway, let us do Last Surprise. I love the disco strings on this. It's so cool. Beep beep. Okay. Ready? Nope, that's wrong. Here we go.
Don't you know what you're studying? But you sure we got the clue how bad this we go. Don't you know no more art? And as you look to the horizon, now by the stormy winds go to go. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere. All alone, you was not what you forgot. You never see it coming. One step and you're dead. Why just to take a second level with the sky, but now lightning like a less reason. It's not an accident that no one hears you cry at your last dream seems to disappear. You never see it coming.
One day I will do the, what was it called? The like newer release of Persona 5 Royal? With like the new girl character. I don't know why I'm Googling it because I know one of you are giving me the answer right now. Royal, yes. Okay, cool. So I did the Makoto cosplay. I would love to get her her actual Persona look with like that motorbike vibe. I love that outfit. I think it's so cool. But I kind of also want to do Futaba. Mostly as I want to get a wig like that really cool orangey color. Because a part of me has always wanted to try that color on myself. I went a little more red with my hair this time. I think I'm going to light it more because I have the Mael cosplay that will be coming up at some point. But I do kind of want to do the Persona 5 one. I think that'd be cute. Anyway, I've been keeping our lovely Z and DCD waiting far too long. So why don't we get into our loops now? We're going to start with Dragon Quest Traveling with Friends. Yeah, it's almost like it's hard for me to describe. I want it to be like a copper orange. So like definitely still a red-headed vibe, but it's obviously like a color to fully commit to. But I mean, I got a lot of Irish history in me. I got a lot of freckles. So maybe it wouldn't look too bad. Maybe. For Sana Bacana, welcome. How are you today? Also for Gaseous Rex, it's wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Let me know if anyone has anything exciting going on for the weekend. I don't think I'm really doing anything. For the next vocal video game cover that I'm going to be releasing on YouTube, I really want to finish the vocals. I took yesterday off to record vocals before a rehearsal I had for a freelance gig, and I'm about halfway done. And this is going to be the first singing cover I've released since my Duran Duran cover, and that was 2 years ago. Can you tell that I avoid recording myself singing? But I'm always kind of like a problem solver mindset, so I was like, if I haven't recorded a vocal video in 2 years, that means I am scared to do it and I'm avoiding it. And that's why I've been taking voice lessons for the last 2 months now with fabulous fellow streamer Krissa the Cyberbard, and she has helped me dramatically. We actually had a lesson where I was actually recording with her coaching me through it, and it was so helpful. I highly recommend not only as a fellow streamer to watch, but also if you're looking for voice lessons, we're doing it online, like through Zoom. So effective. And I went to Berkeley as a vocalist for 2 years, and I honestly think Carissa might be the best vocal teacher I've ever had. Like, sincerely. So, definitely check her out. She's amazing. She spells her name funny on Twitch, and it stresses me out when I try to give her a shout out. Oh, God. I want to give you a shout out, girl. No, that's wrong. Voice. Okay. Thank you, Catherine. For Amber Crowley, welcome. Fellow Twitch musician, I see. How are you doing today? I've been kind of yapping a lot today. We're about to get into our first loop. We're going to be doing Traveling with Friends from Dragon Quest. And then we're going to do our first singing loop of the day, which is going to be Mr. Tillman, which is not only one of my favorites, but I think also potentially chat's favorites too. Enjoy your errands for Thad. Actually, I'll wait. I was going to show you guys something, but it's related to Mr. Tillman, so I'll wait for us to do that. Why? Oh, sorry. Why don't we also put Vama a la Flamenco into chat? I was thinking about different like formats and things I wanted to include on the channel, and I thought something that could be fun was every Friday doing a review of like all the new things I added to stream that week. I did a new Pokemon loop. I did I was just talking about it. You can remember. The Vama a la Flamenco one. A poll to see if Tillman is still the chat's favorite. I'm fine with doing a poll for that. I haven't done it for a while, so new folks might be like, what are you talking about? I do love me some Mr. Tillman, though. Wait, for Shinobi, why the oof? Why oof? Why oof? Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. You know what? I've been, like I said, studying different things within Ableton, and I have like a template that I've made for anything I do from scratch, and that one is functional, but I think that I'd rather use my template with the new tricks that I've learned. So we're going to do this one from scratch and just do it quickly. The poll is up for people who want to defend Mr. Tillman as the channel favorite. So let's see here. Traveling with friends is like do 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 da 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 dum da. Volume got picked up on that snare. So for anyone curious about what I mean with template, basically I have each track designed for each instrument that I do with its own set of inputs put on it. There's compressors and various amps and, you know, reverbs and effects for each thing. Even something as simple as the drums here I've been able to get so they're not quite as biting on your ears. I've been trying to be more fancy with my egg work. Taka, taka, taka. Timing for that's actually okay. I'll just do it a bit lower. Cool. Now we just need the piano. So I'm gonna put that over here. Piano's input 3. And I think I'll start with the piano and go from there. See you, Mario. Have a wonderful weekend. It always makes me happy to see you around and chat. You're lovely. Okay, volume is okay. Wow, 79% for Mr. Tillman being the favorite. Okay, loud and clear. I feel like I might like it an octave higher better. All right, let's do it. Piano is input 4. Got it. I should actually do it an octave lower, shouldn't I? It's too high. Octave lower. And then I think I decided, instead of a D7, it's actually a B minor. B minor 7. Let's do it. Ghost Pizzicato, where are they? Okay, that was ghosts of an old loop, but that's not what we're doing now. Okay, anyway, moving on. 4's piano, got it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Next up is the guitar. I like to do a lead guitar on this, so I'll have to remind myself of how to play the melody. Yeah. I think I got it now. Let's try that again. One, two, three, four, 1, 2. backup strings and then lead. I kind of want to try banjo on it. I don't know how that would translate. Oh, Mike, thank you so much for the gift subs earlier. Thank you. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you. Sorry about the earblood. Is it better now? I had to fix it. Sorry. I think that's a bit better. Dare I try banjo? Also, Rob, what's up? It's good to see you. How are you? What would I do? Like a... I don't think the banjo really works. Still working on learning how to mix on the spot. Sorry about the earblood. I think that song is so pretty. It's so charming. For Rob, welcome. I feel like once I might have rated you and asked for this song. You have an extra urge to learn some Dragon Quest. It's so pretty, traveling with friends. That was fun. I really liked that one. Shout out to Rob, who's also a video game music enthusiast like myself. He also does a bunch of other stuff on his song list, primarily piano, but also does singing and songwriting and is wonderful company. For the next one, we have a request for my first singing song today. We did a poll earlier, and this has been voted the chat's favorite song that I do, which is an honor. I first found this tune because I was waiting in line to get my car checked out to renew my car insurance or something. And while I was waiting in the car line, I was going through a Spotify playlist and Father John Misty's Mr. Tillman came on. And I was so intrigued by this bizarre song. The chord progression, I just think, is delightfully odd. It's an A major. To a C major. E7. To an A. D minor. To an E. To an A major. To a D major. It's a dizzying chord progression that I just find to be so delightful. Ooh, if I can remember how to do this. Let's see. It's good I review that before I record it. But anyway, it started me down this track where I was like, what is this song? And I looked up the music video. If you are interested in checking it out, I highly recommend. There is kind of a baby jump scare in it, so just prepare yourself for that. It's a bit darker than what I thought it would be. But as you can hear with the lyrics as we dive into it, the song Mr. Tillman is about a gentleman by the name of Mr. Tillman who keeps finding himself back at a particular hotel. And there was a little while ago where I was asked to be a part of a music video shoot for a fellow musician here in Nashville, Cole Rowland. He streams sometimes, and you can also see his YouTube channel. He's big on YouTube. He has like millions of followers or something. It's crazy. He's super nice, amazing guitarist. Anyway, he brought us to this crazy place to film in that I had no idea existed in Nashville. It looks like a abandoned factory, but I guess the property is still maintained, and the owner of it changed each room to have a different theme that you can rent and like film in for video shoots and things like that. And there's one, I'm trying to get the picture of it. It's gonna get all morphed and weird. But while I was filming there with Cole, I saw a recreation of like a retro looking hotel. And I promise you that I'm going to do Mr. Tillman as a music video, and I absolutely have to do it here. I already looked into how much it would cost and the location and everything, and it's super doable. It was actually a really good deal. You can't really see it that well. This is not very pro streamer of me. It's this bottom one here. There. So this is where I want to shoot the Mr. Tillman video. I think it would be super, super vibey and cool. And I think my goal is to, there is a bunch of different rooms that you can use at the location. You can either book one or book the whole place for a day. And I might go in there and just try and film like 3 videos at once, which might be ambitious. But since I'm the only one in the videos, it might be doable. And as I embark on all these things, this is new territory for me. I am also going to be like filming a whole behind the scenes of everything and, you know, do voiceovers of the process and things I learned and advice that I can give other people. So if you're interested in any of that, I'm looking to build all that on my other socials. Here's kind of like the authentic, you see me figuring it out live with you. But I want to start doing a lot more of that type of material on my YouTube and my Instagram in particular. I'll put the socials in chat if you're interested in that. It might take me a while, but I promise I'm going to get there. I've been working on a lot behind the scenes that I haven't been able to show you guys yet, and talking to people that I think will be able to help me as well. Okay, so before we begin, I just have a couple things to do for maintenance here. Oh, I love this jam. This is from a game called Eastward I played. It's like the weapons upgrade shop, and it's so cool. I love it. Love it so much. Okay, I think I'm ready. There's one thing I want to do. I like the kick EQ for 2. Okay, looks like we are good to go. The first line is bass, piano, Yeah, then it goes bass piano and then pizzicato. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna start with the bass. For Peter, thank you for gifting a sub, by the way, to Rob. I really appreciate that. For Hindemith, thank you. And Charles, welcome. Block, I don't know if I'm pro streamer, but I'm definitely trying really hard streamer and hoping for the best streamer. It's kind of what I have to offer. Radio voice. Oh, I found you. Hello, radio voice. But I don't need you yet. Actually, I'll keep it on, it's vibes. This is like the idea of the hotel intercom, you know? Okay, bass. Actually, I don't think I put a bass amp on this yet, did I? No. Let's do that real quick. I don't know why I'm whispering this to you. Drive and color. Cabinet. No, that's not what I need. Bass guitar, front of stage. I think I've used that before and liked it. Yeah, that's good. I might add that in. Is that too spicy? I guess we'll see. Mr. Tillman time. Prepare yourselves, everyone. Do I have my acoustic rack on this yet? No. Let me add that real quick. There we go. Oh shoot, I forgot to quantize when the downbeat is. Let me do that again. I know I don't need to explain it because that's boring. I do a thing where I don't quantize it so I can say no. And when you quantize it after, the program struggles with it. No one cares. Anyway, here we go. My bad. We have no knowledge of the film. Now I need the piano. Sorry guys, I have to adjust these things. That's better. The EQ. Okay. Piano time. Missed a note. Let's fix it. an okay mix to me. Now we need string. Check, check, 1, 2, check. Yes. It's a very mischievous little song. Let's get some vocals. Mr. Tillman, please report to the main lobby. There seems to be an issue with your reservation. Once again, Mr. Tillman, thank you. Mr. Tillman, good to see you again. There's a few outstanding charges. Just before we check you in, let's see. You left your passport in the mini fridge, and the message with the desk says here the picture isn't his, and no, just a reminder about our policy. Don't leave your mattress in the rain if you sleep on the balcony. Okay, did you and your guests have a pleasant stay? What a beautiful tattoo that young man had on his face. And oh, will you need a driver out to Philly? Jason is bells here as well. He seemed a little worried about you. I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so bad. I'm living on a cloud, on an island in the night. Oh baby, don't be alarmed, this is just my invite. No need to walk around, no, it's not that bad. No, no, dun, 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 dun. Mr. Tillman, for the 7th time, we have no knowledge of the film that is being shot outside. Those aren't extras in a movie, there are clientele. No, they aren't rehearsing lines, and they aren't exactly thrilled, but you like oregano on the patio. Is there someone we can call? Perhaps you shouldn't drink alone. Oh my god, welcome readers. XCO, thank you. I'm doing a loop right now. My name's Joe, and I play lots of instruments. I already recorded a bunch. Here's what I made. I also play video game music. I love you, thank you. The next lyric is no, it's not offensive at you. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so bad. I'm living on an island in the night. Oh baby, don't be alarmed, this is just my invite. No need to walk around, no, it's not that bad. No. Welcome Raiders, thank you so much. I promise I do play the violin. If with your permission, I'd love to do a little solo to introduce myself. Axio, how's your raid? I really appreciate you bringing your friends over. What were you up to today? Please let me know. Oh my god, one of those names was very funny. I'll let you guess which. Mr. Tillman, for the 7th time, we have no knowledge of the film. It was you, yeah. I was trying to type and sing, but it was too hard. Thank you for the follow, Spooky Wig. Okay, last lyrics. Okay. Mr. Tillman, for the 7th time, we have no knowledge of the film that is being shot outside. Those aren't extras in a movie, there are clientele. No, they aren't rehearsing lines, and they aren't exactly thrilled. But you like oregano on the patio. Is there someone we can call? Perhaps you shouldn't drink alone. Oh, welcome readers. Thank you so much. I promise I do play the violin. If with your permission, I'd love to do a little solo to introduce myself. Axio, how's your raid? I really appreciate you bringing your friends over. What were you up to today? Please let me know. No.
I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so good. I'm living on a cloud, on an island in my mind. Oh baby, don't be alone, this is just my fate. No need to walk around, no, it's not that bad. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so good. I'm living on a cloud, on an island in my mind. So baby, don't be alone, this is just my fate. No need to walk around, no, it's not that bad. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so good. I'm living on a cloud, on an island in my mind. So baby, don't be alone, this is just my fate. No need to walk around, no, it's not that bad. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so good. I'm living on a cloud, on an island in my mind. So baby, don't be alone, this is just my fate. No need to walk around, no, it's not that bad.
Oh my god, another lightning storm. Oh, it's so dark out there. Okay, I need to check my weather reports real quick. Everything's fine. I would have gotten a buzzed alert. Thank you guys so much for everyone that stuck around from Exio's raid. I really appreciate it. And of course, Exio for the raid itself. Please let me know if there's something I can play for you. I'd love to. Also, shout out Spooky Wank. You made me laugh. Your name is hilarious. I am a PG channel, but it's funny. What do you want from me? When you sing Feeling Good, my thoughts go to that South Park, yeah, feeling good on a Wednesday song. Yeah. Oh my god, I was thinking about South Park the other day. What was the reference? Damn. Oh, it was because I had a rehearsal last night and it went really late with a freelance gig. And when I was leaving the house, I walked into something that like thudded on my face. And I'm pretty sure it was a freaking spider web. And I was horrified. Absolutely horrified. And it made me think of that South Park episode. It was like one of the early ones where they're going in the Amazon forest and the teacher's like, is there something on my back? They're like, yeah, there's a bug. And it was like that big or something, like her whole back. I'm Lord Yeah. That was regularly saying around my house for a while. Oh, Novus, a whole year. Happy 1 year. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please let me know if I could play something for you. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Tofu, look what you've done. Or I guess HS was the one to bring it up. I mean, this channel's already a little bit of chaos. Forewarning for those who followed. Sometimes we go on tangents here. Sometimes things get off the rails a bit, but generally speaking, I'm a music stream. We can at least say that. Tangents are fun. Oh, phew, goodness. For XTO, am I saying your name right? By the way, I feel like I'm not, and I wanna be better at that. Because you rated before, and I wanna be friends. Especially if I go to TwitchCon this year. I love my musician friends and everything, but I want to branch out to like as much of Twitch as possible. I want more Twitch friends. Had that happen before too. The spider chilled in my hair until I got inside, and then I felt it. Oh my god, and I flicked it off of something like it was just a leaf. Oh my god. The whole ride home, I kept envisioning and imagining these little on me, and I'd be like, ah! Too scary. Zitio. Or Zitio? Zitio. I think Zitio. Thanks for the follows, by the way, from Bandelion. I love that name. Leo Torres, Mr. Tofu, Barrel Bum is what we'll say. HS, thanks for the follow. And Spooky Wank. You guys are amazing. And Raven. Ah! Zitio, your fam's so nice. I already followed, but I feel like I haven't seen you live. I don't know if I'm on at the same time, but I promise I'll drop by and say hi sometime. Again, for Raiders, anyone that stuck around, thank you very much. My name's Joe, and I make loops playing lots of things. I also play over video game soundtracks like what we're listening to, because video game music is sincerely my favorite genre of music. What? Oh my god! Apparently a sub makes me run in place. Leo just subbed 6 months in advance. Thank you so much. Thank you. I promise I will do my best to make that 6 months worth it. I add new music to the song list every week. And I also am working on a bunch of recordings I'm so excited to get to share with you guys. I'm working on some YouTube content. Spoilers, cover your ears if you don't want to hear, or take your headphones off. But I'm working on a few different recordings right now. We are working on a very exciting Expedition 33 recording that I am very excited about. I picked the location to shoot it, and one of my fashion designer friends in Nashville is helping me make the Expedition outfit for Mael to wear in the video, and I'm so excited. I'm also working on a really cute Banjo-Kazooie, kind of like old-timey arrangement, and I guess I'm working on like 4 others. I know some people might critique my strategy, but for filming and recording, I feel like I like working on a couple of things at once, so if I feel stumped in one, I can use that creative energy and work on the other. And now I got like 4 tracks that are almost done, so something. Anyway, for Zidio, is there something I can play for you to say thank you? Not only do I do loops like the ones you guys just heard, but like the video game stuff. This is one of 7 binders. I listen to them and I write out my music myself based on what I hear. So I listen to video games and I write out music. And I fill up my cute little binders. So if you like Zelda, Final Fantasy, Xenoblade Chronicles, Baldur's Gate, Chrono Cross, I don't know, Octopath Traveler, Mario, Yoshi. I have large amounts of it. Banjo-Kazooie for you? Yeah, sure. Do you guys mind spoilers? Could I show the basic arrangement that I've been working on? Maybe I can record some of it live with you guys to help me finish it. Unless you don't want spoilers. Let me know what you guys think. I want to respect the chat. Also, a long time ago, we could potentially go back and revisit Spiral Mountain. I tried to do Spiral Mountain as a lo-fi vibe. So we can either do that or Gruntilda's Lair. Gruntilda's Lair is more like old-timey, and this one's the lo-fi. Sorry, I just scared the toot sound of myself. Charlie! I can't do the voice of that classic YouTube video. Let's build it one at a time so I can mix it, and I'm gonna do a solo over. Okay, so I have guitar with effects and a bass line. And then synth doing the lead. I think this should be its own layer for dimension. And then I can add the other things for like solo emphasis. I don't know why I said it like that. For layer number 1, I'm going to delete 5 onward. And then let's see what else I recorded and add some things if we want. Oh Yeah, the PG channel thing, I know it's kind of lame. I'm sorry. A part of it's because I'm a music teacher and I don't want one of my students to come on and be like, whoa. But I found also having a PG channel helps me stop problems before they begin, if that makes any sense. Okay, what's this layer? Okay, more keys, because I guess there wasn't enough. Oh, I think these are vocals that I did. Yeah. Cute. I don't want those. Oh, and of course I recorded banjo. Alright, let's do some solos. I might as well record in case I get anything good. So I'll put that over Dan, what's that? Something's on auto where it shouldn't is a B section to this that I still want to record, but that was fun. I don't make a lot of lo-fi. This was like one of my first attempts at lo-fi. If you guys want me to try more of it, I'm more than happy to. I found that like what inspires me the most lately is a heavy influence of old time jazz, like kind of 20s to 30s. Because jazz bands back then had banjos and fiddle, and those are things that I play. Like usually with big jazz, you think about like horn sections and things, but back in the day, that was a very standard setup in a jazz band. And that's why I have the washboard too for new folks. I have a washboard that I use for my more old-timey things. So an example of that is, let me save that. I think I mixed that a bit better. Yes, thank you for reminding me for my break. I usually like to take a quick break at the top of every hour as it helps me just feel like centered. But this was a new one that we tried this week. I figured it out live with you guys. But one of the things I want to focus on for my video game recordings, and I'm starting with the other Banjo-Kazooie song that I hadn't showed you, so I want to do these cute like jazz lounge vibe arrangements. So I did this one on stream of Fort Tree City from Pokemon Black and White. So you're going to hear more of this stuff moving forward. I think it's so cute. Recently got a lo-fi record of World of Warcraft music. I want it. Well, I mean, you keep it. I won't take it from you, but I might look into getting that for myself. Mega cozy vibes, loving it. Thank you for Hinamith. Yeah, like I feel like when I've really sat down and tried to think of what my sound that I can offer is, this feels like the most authentic to who I am. I kind of doubted it for a while because I feel like modern music is a lot more like electronic and produced nowadays, but I have a love of acoustic instruments and I'm not changing that. I like it. And like the Banjo-Kazooie lo-fi, like I think there is a world where they can meet. I just have to keep experimenting with it, but I'm gonna keep recording things like this and start slowly but surely working my way towards EP collections of old-timey jazz lounge renditions for Spotify and YouTube. I definitely want to do a Pokemon specific one, a general Nintendo one, and just work it up from there. For Trevor, I'm doing very good. Thanks for asking. I'm actually thrilled to let you know that yesterday I had to take off stream because I had a rehearsal for a freelance gig. But I also spent the day recording vocals. And one of the YouTube videos I'm working on, I got all of the vocals like halfway done. And I'm really excited. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I hate usually recording vocals because my confidence on vocals is duty butts, but we're working on it with voice lessons and general confidence training. But I think it's coming along. I'm really excited. And I found a location to shoot at, and I'm talking to 2 potential people that might be able to film it for me. I'll still edit it, but they're going to help me film it, potentially. For Lord Clang, thanks for the follow, as well as Kiwi. Just reading Clang makes me think of what was that level in Banjo-Kazooie? It's like Kanker's Cavern? The like metal whale thing. That level was super cool. I also see on the YouTube chat for Trevor's you're the best. Rena! I don't know why I greeted you like that. Everyone put hearts in chat. Use Rena's healing from wisdom teeth surgery. How are you feeling today? Fair enough. When I got my wisdom teeth out, only my bottom part of my jaw swelled, so I looked like a tiki torch totem pole person. I was like a perfect square. Just the bottom. Oh, you poor thing. Let's see. Okay, we've been going 2.5 hours. I typically take a short break at the top of each hour to Just make sure I'm feeling centered, check in with myself, hydrate, make sure I'm chill. So I'm going to take my second break real quick. Oh, I should check the weather reports too. Tennessee, I don't know what's going on in Tennessee this year, but we've had like freaking so many tornado warnings. I would have gotten a buzz. It looks like it's just heavy rain. I just want to make sure I'm on top of it. There was one other thing I wanted to do before we leave. Is we absolutely crushed that dono goal, clearly. Or no, the sub goal. So maybe I'll make the sub goal like 100 or something. That didn't work, but I know how to fix. Do I have anything else on our priority list over here? Let me see. Cool. I think I might close requests for today and do something more experimental at the end. Like maybe flip open to a random piece and try and do it as a loop. Or maybe I'll honestly just sing 2 songs because I want to record vocals after stream today. So that could be a good warm up. We'll do one of those. I don't know which. I can't see chat right now, so please don't do anything naughty, okay? I'm trusting you right now. Why isn't it loading? Maybe I have to click save. My overlay thing won't change. But I changed it. Save. Bro. Oh, Matt got yeeted? Oh, yes, you did. We have to delete. Okay, the Jared Leto was funny, but now we have confirmation that he's awful. I don't want it to be misconstrued as a endorsement. That started because I said that he creeped me out, and then it was a funny thing, but now, due to what we know, it's not as funny. But I'm going to have a meeting with the mods and talk about some new overlays and things for next year. Okay, this isn't working. It's not that big of a deal. I don't need to keep doing this. Whatever. I'll just take my break. Would you like that as a block term? Oh, that seems so heavy-handed. Maybe? I feel like I need to ask, like, Pencil's permission. His blessing. Oh my god. Okay, ASMR. That's my cue that I need to go. I'm gonna be back in a couple minutes. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Can you tell that I used to be a full-time teacher? Return to your seat this instant. No, I was a nice teacher. I feel like it's different when you do individual lessons. When I was studying some courses in music ed, though, I did some sit-ins on like different schools, and you would have to like take turns with the actual teacher supervising you. Quick story before I do the next loop. Oh my God. I was asked to teach a room full of 8th grade boys how to play a G chord on the guitar. And there was 4 guitars and like at least 12 little pubescent boys. Is that the right word? Puberty boys. What I'm trying to say is they were not well behaved. Oh my God. And I'm like, at that time, 20 years old. And so all of them were trying to like act all cool and like cheeky and like almost like try to like, oh, it was just awful. It was a nightmare. They're like trying to act bad to impress me. And I was just like, sit down, like stop. I contained it for the most part, but one boy acted up so bad that I lost it. I didn't lose it. But he kept running around the room and he kept like not sitting in his chair. And so I got the chair and I put it like right out where the door was supposed to shut. And I was like, sit there. And I gave him a notepad and I'm like, write everything I say down. And if you don't, then like you're not going to get a good grade today. Prepubescent. Damn it. I was close. Can I get some points? No? And so I sit him get him to sit in the chair and I give him a notepad and I'm like, you have to write every single thing that I say down or else you aren't going to get a good grade today. And this kid freaking threw the notepad at another boy in the class. And then that boy gets up to like try and hit him. And like the whole thing just exploded. At that point, thank God the other teacher stepped in. And I was supposed to address it. And so I asked the kid who threw in the notebook to go to the principal's office and the other kid to just wait after class to talk to me because he was hit first. Like it wasn't really his fault. And so everyone left and the poor kid was so nervous and so shy and like looked like he was about to cry. He was really good in class actually. And he was like, I'm really sorry. It's just that kid's been like bullying me this whole year. And I was like, you're not in trouble at all. Like, just don't let him get, like, the better of you like that, you know? Like, I could tell that you were totally fine. You were not in trouble. But, oh, it was just such a nightmare to navigate. Oh my God, it was awful. And it was in that moment that I was like, I don't want to be a public school teacher. Such an underappreciated, underpaid job. Holy guacamole. Y'all better call up a teacher and thank them, is what they have to deal with. It's ridiculous. That was a nightmare. So yeah, I finished my degree with professional music instead of education. Yes, they told me I could still do individual lessons without needing a full-on education degree. And then I got to take a lot of other classes like music business and a lot of things that I think served me better. And then I think the other class I supervise, this will be the last thing, then I promise I'll start playing music. I sat in on an elementary school teacher teaching recorder. And oh my God, I watched her teach the same class 6 times. And it was very cute at first, but the 6th time, I saw a group of like 2nd graders just breathing as hard as they could into a freaking... This is a tin whistle. Yeah, the hot crust buns thing, exactly. Also, what's up for Portnoy? I wish I had a fart redeem here. That's the best I got. But it was just an actual hellscape of sound. Just like 30 kids in 2nd grade just being like... And the whole time the teacher's like, great. Very good, everyone. Very good. And I was like, oh, you never did recorders? I feel like that was like a essential music class thing, was learning the recorder. Sorry for the earblood. Thank you for the follow, even though I gave you earblood. Anyway, I'm going to be recording vocals after I finish stream today, so I kind of want to sing something, and whenever Trevor's here, that makes me feel motivated to keep singing. I grabbed my tin whistle. The thing's neat. Oh, I have them because I absolutely adore it. Gamer girl. Earblood. You're welcome. We have a Twitch baby. Our beautiful bundle of joy for Gamer Girl Becky. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. 3rd grade was recorders. 4th grade was real instruments. That's the standard format, yeah. Like where the guy or girl or whoever comes to your school and they demo each band instrument, and then you can decide which one you want to do. Unfortunately, most schools, when it comes to a music program that gets shut down first, it is the string program, which is very sad. But the reason behind it is they say that the band, which I guess is true, can participate in more school activities as they can play for the football games. But that is the primary reason that the string program is almost always the first one cut, which is, again, heartbreaking being a string player. I wish that there was more string programs available. And, you know, music programs in general get cut quickly. And of course, you know, when it comes to budgeting, I understand you're not exactly going to cut math before music. But it does kind of break my heart to see that a lot of school fundings are as low as where they are, and especially studying and potentially embarking on a career in public schools. A lot of those teachers have to buy their own supplies. Like, they buy the crayons for the kids to color. Like, that's so wrong, you know? Like, and then you get a bunch of people who get mad at teachers for not doing enough, and it's like, dude, what are we supposed to do? Sorry to go on a preaching rant, but I guess reminiscing. Eats crayons. Trevor. My teacher instinct for seeing a student eat crayons, they're not in trouble. You would just have to like pull them aside and very calmly explain how you can't do that, because then you get a tummy ache. And then I'd ask you, tummy aches aren't fun, right? And you'd be like, I'm like, yeah, so like, let's not do that, because we don't want a tummy ache. Is this embarrassing? Am I being no? I don't know, whatever. You're getting authentic me. That's what's happening. What I will say that I've really loved about teaching individual lessons, though, is it's a very like a very trusting experience. When you're one-on-one with someone every single week, they really start to open up to you. And I've had a lot of really beautiful moments and really like heartbreaking moments. Oh my God, Zeppelin! Thank you from Germany. The next time I get to venture outside of the United States, I really want to visit Germany. I really want to go to Berlin. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, just like seeing people open up to you, especially the little kids, was like really beautiful when they talk about what they're insecure about. And I'm just like, oh, like, where do you think that comes from? And I don't know. It was a special thing. I'm very grateful that I got to do it. And, you know, I always have teaching in my back pocket if I need to do. I got family still in Germany since passing of my grandma. I don't know any of their names. For Shinobi, I have a lot of family in Ireland. My grandma's from Ireland. And a while back, I actually got to visit and meet a lot of them. And even though it was my first time learning a lot of their names, they were so wonderful. Like, they invited me in their homes and made me coffee, and we went out for dinner and drinks, and it was really cool. So if you ever get an opportunity, I recommend doing it. It's fun. Visit the Netherlands too. I guess I'm going on my my European tour. No, I wish. One day. My dream, one of my dreams, is to find a violin teacher in various different countries and visit and stay for 2 weeks and study with them. So if I found a great violin teacher that would teach me for 2 weeks, and I could live in Berlin, and I'd film all of it and kind of explain the process and everything, that's something I would like to do for the future. I just don't know how I would get started with that. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I can't find my sheet music, but I think I have it memorized. Let's see. I've been pushing myself for guitar and piano to learn how to play melody while I do the chords. To a G. I think I got it. I'm having a craving for whatever reason to do First Day of My Life. I wanted to do a singing song as I'm going to record vocals after stream today, so you guys can help me warm up. Let's give this a go. The reverb's turned off. Let me put that back on. Also, I have a kick audio rack I want to put on that will make it a bit cleaner. And that would be under utilities. Yeah, that's easier to listen to, right? Then Davis, I picked the right one. Oh, do I have the guitar rack for these? This is an outdated one. One moment. This is the first day of my life. And then one more thing, violin. For these three. There we go. Nothing's on auto except guitar. I need a new mic arm. There we go. Let's see. I tuned before, but this is out of tune. I hate doing the tuning thing on stream, but with looping, it's kind of important. My apologies. Just gotta pick. You'll do. Everything went sharp. The G string is always so annoying to get in tune. Flat. Sharp. Yeah. I thought I'd bring back the tradition of getting the stream ending with some bright eyes. Username, thank you. That sounds better. All right, let's do this. This might take me a couple tries. I'll do my best. From memory. To a G. Okay. I might as well start a new recording. I can do it. Let's layer some pretty strings on that. Let me make sure this ended up okay though. If you wanna be with me, do you think there's no telling? We'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for the paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. My mom calls this the winning the lottery song. From when she's heard me do it on Twitch, it makes my heart happy. Okay, let's do some violins. There's an extra beat at the end that shouldn't be there. Let's see. That should work. It's like a windbreaker, and it's a little romper. It's like a cute little shirt. It's not a snowsuit. I promise. It's windy as of all the farts. Sorry. This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in the doorway. No, okay. I know this. Let me get the lyrics. If you guys aren't already following Will, you're missing out. Sincerely, one of my favorite people on Twitch. He's the best and amazing at guitar. So go give that lovely gentleman a follow, please. I think this is probably going to be the last song today, so I'll try and make it worth it. This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in the doorway. I went down the rain and everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. Think I was blind before I met you. Now I don't know where I am, I don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. And so I thought I'd let you know that these things take forever, I especially am so. But I realized that I need you, and I was wondering if I could come home. I remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning. And I thought it was strange that everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. And you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. No, I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So if you wanna be with me, with these things there's no telling, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for the paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me. Remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning? I remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning, and it thought it was strange that everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up, and you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. But now I don't care, I could go anywhere, and I'd probably be happy. So if you wanna be with me, with these things there's no time, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be waiting for the paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me. Doot doot. Okay, sorry about the mic. Thank you everybody so much. I was really nervous to go live today. I had a tough day yesterday. It was a good day in a lot of ways, but I was just recording vocals all day and had a really long rehearsal for a hired gig, and I was just worried I wouldn't be able to give as much energy as I want to be able to deliver for you guys. And I'm just so happy that I still came on today. I had so much fun. Thank you so much for... Dan, thank you. You're awesome. Thank you. You're definitely warmed up. I hope so. I'm gonna finish stream and get some, I guess a late lunch, early dinner, and record vocals for the, maybe next YouTube video. The next one's probably gonna be the Banjo-Kazooie one, so this will be the one after that. But if you were new today and enjoyed the stream, thank you so much for giving me a chance. I stream 4 days a week, and I'm always adding new things to the song list, so if you enjoyed it, I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. Hugs, yes! You guys are amazing. I really opened up at the beginning of stream about a lot of things that are on my mind, and it really helped me being able to speak openly. And oh, I just realized what you did. Dan, thank you for the dono. But come on, nasty. But also thank you. But also grow up. But also thank you. Okay, whatever. I was work lurking. Thanks for the stream and everyone, all the times. Yes. This is a very mature adult stream. Yeah, for being a PG stream, we still somehow found a way to make it like completely ridiculous. But anyway, I absolutely adore y'all. I'm gonna put my socials in chat if you want to catch me on any of the other things. I'm trying to grow Instagram and YouTube this year in particular. But right now I'm taking a look for anyone that we might want to raid and say hello to. I always like to take an extra second to see if there's someone I haven't seen for a while. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, okay. Seeing some friends. Friends. I would like to raid. I just saw them. Did they stop? No. Oh, no, there they are. I want to raid Mermaid Unicorn. They are an absolutely fantastic musician. And I feel like they're just very honest and open in themselves. I really appreciate them as a streamer. Pronouns they them. Amazing vocalist, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist. You are absolutely gonna love them. And I'll be back on Monday. I was gonna say maybe a game stream, but I feel like I'm holding that over your guys' heads so bad. I have a second channel that's a secret getaway where I can just be myself and not have a plan or anything. So maybe I'll do one of those. The secret channel is called Joe Doesn't Play Violin, if you're curious. And I was playing Astrobot the last time over there that I still need to do. The world's worst kept secret. I think there's worse out there, right? There's worse, I think. Exactly. Rebel, rebel, rebel. Fast is so on it. All your socials. I got a YouTube, and let me tell you, got a new follower. Thank you, Purdy Mouth. That is quite the name. I like it. Purdy Mouth. See you. All right, my beautiful friends. If you enjoyed the stream, please come back sometime. I like doing this, and I like you. Okay. Bye. So weird. Okay, I love y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. You're the best. Bye.